2014, obviously you were one of a bunch of new guys who were contributing a lot on that team, and this year a bunch of starters gone. Is there anything a parallel between the 2014 season and this season?
Yeah, it's a lot of parallels, man. As a team, we're very young, coming in, very hungry team, not a lot of big-name guys, but we got a lot of guys who come in and work hard and just get ready for the season.
No, I know you've probably been asked a million times, and I'm going to be 1,000,001. How's the leg feeling?
The leg, structurally, as far as like the healing goes, I'm 100%.
Okay, good.
Just as far as getting back to the form that I was in last year.
Yeah.
Kind of like Coach Meyer said, I'm a couple practices away, couple things I need to improve on. But I feel like as far I'm in no pain, nothing like that. So
that's good.
Structurally, I'm 100%.
What has the edge kind of done for you guys up to this point? I mean, I know it's only a week in, but is this something you think is getting you guys pretty prepped up so far?
I mean, it's a bunch of young guys, man. You got to let the young guys know that when they think they're tired and when they think they're at their breaking point, let them know that they can get through it, because this is my third time going through it, and every year it seems to get easier and easier because I had just more experience in it.
I think this camp has been a real tough camp already so far. We've been putting in a lot of game situations, trying to create pressure. Trying to create as many situations relative to a game as you can without obviously getting hurt. But I think we're seeing a lot of guys step up when times get tough, and that's what the edge is all about. When things get hard, can your teammates count on you? And I think that a lot of young guys are showing that they're accountable and they're not going to back down when things get hard.
Who are some guys, some younger guys you're expecting to do some things and right behind you there as far as taking over your spot when you leave?
Nick Connor, Tuck Borland. I mean, they come out and they compete every day at the linebacker position, man. Those guys are two very smart guys, similar in many ways, but at the same time they're very different. A tough kind of quiet guy, but Nick is kind of a more outgoing guy.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm doing my best to try to teach him all the stuff that I can, but it's just so much that you can really go. You have to let him go out there and do it.
I was asking JT, I said, does anybody stand out to you yet? This was last week. Mm-hmm. And he said no, but there was one name that he did mention. Mm-hmm. You know whose name was?
Mine.
My man right here. It was you.
Right.
So do you feel like that there's, expectations, especially the way that you broke out last year before you had your leg injury? I mean, you were coming on. And I think, a lot of people out there might be expecting you to be like the man when it comes to catching a football.
Right.
I mean, are you holding yourself to those expectations, or
right? I mean, expectations.
You just taking it as it comes?
I don't shy away from expectations like that because I feel like I have the highest expectations for myself. And I definitely expect myself to come out here and have a great year, along with the rest of my team and the wideouts in my room. I feel like we got a lot of people who are going to surprise some people. So I feel like we're gonna be all right. We're gonna pick up where guys like Mike, Jalen, all them left off, because we're inexperienced, but at the same time, we got to experience what it takes to be a great player like that. So I think we learned a lot from you.
This is your third year here. You got significant playing time, obviously, as a true freshman, then unfortunately last season, but now you're going into your third year. You could probably be considered, a veteran. Who are some of the guys that kind of, at this point, stand out to you as far as, the younger guys coming in?
Well, obviously, the one that everyone knows about who had a great spring is Austin Mack.
Coming in
and had a great year. But Benjamin Victor has shown some great things this camp. He's a great vertical threat, and he does some freakish things when the ball is in the air, going up and getting it. And some guys that I came in with this year who haven't really got a chance to get on the field, guys like Terry. Parrish played a good amount last year, who's also having a good camp.
Sure.
And Johnny, who's had the same health struggles as me, is healthy again. So it feels good to be out there with those guys, and we're healthy and ready to go.
Jerome and Chris right now, it seems like they're the ones kind of battling it out for that other spot, right?
Yeah.
You, Dante, and one of those two?
No, it started right now, me, Dante, and Chris Worley. I mean, it's kind of set. We always go out there with the ones.
Chris is pretty much, looks like he's the man at that other, okay. That's cool.
And Jerome is also, he's working very hard. I mean, he can also go in there and make plays, but as of right now, Chris Worley is the starter.
Defensive side of the ball, who's giving you guys some problems?
I think we got our corners are probably the deepest they've been in a while.
Really?
They're young, but freaky talent. Denzel Ward is one of the fastest dudes I've ever met in my life. Marshawn Lattimore is back healthy. He's been having problems since he got here, but he's healthy. It's good to see him out there. And Garyon obviously had a great year last year, so I feel like going against those guys every day, when you go out to a game, how much harder can it really be? And a lot of times it's a lot easier. So I really appreciate those guys on the defensive end of the ball, and it's an honor to go against them every day.
Getting you guys ready for the start of the year.
Absolutely.
Go tear Bowling Green apart, huh?
Yes, sir.